Good evening. I just wanted to answer someone's question about what I think about Tom Brady and Giselle Bündchen and their divorce rumors. And I mean, I didn't even really delve into it to kind of figure out what was going on. I heard that he's a football player. I don't follow sports at all. I didn't know who he was. Apparently, he's a football player. Apparently, he is a very elite football player, like one of the best ever. And he's in his late 40s and still a superstar, which is pretty rare. I know that he's married to Giselle Bündchen. I think she is German. Sie ist auch Deutsch, so wie ich. A fashion model. I think she's German, and they have three children. So I assumed right away that he's gone a lot between his practices, his training. He's gone a lot. And he may also have access to a lot of women. Probably a lot of women are throwing themselves at him. I don't know if that's an issue, but for sure he's gone a lot. And women don't really like their husbands to be gone a lot. If they're not fulfilled, put it that way. Now, I also heard that he had promised to retire. And I don't know when he promised to retire, at what point he told her, but I can assume that she was really looking forward to his retirement. That he would have more time for her and more time with the children. They would finally have a family life. And he tried it out. He gave it his best shot. And it just wasn't for him. He hated it. He missed, this is what I'm interpreting, because he went back to play football. I think he missed the game. I think he loves it. He loves the game more than he loves being a father and a husband. That's it. I think he's emotionally avoidant. You asked my opinion is what I think. I think that he not only loves his job and loves the game, but I think he's emotionally avoidant. I think that he has checked out of being a dad and being a husband because for emotionally avoidant men, they will lose themselves in their work. So I was like, I am not surprised that she wants to divorce him because finally she has him to herself, but then she doesn't. Because men like him who are avoidant, you can never have them. And I think she said that's it. Not because she was mad necessarily. I think she felt betrayed. This is my guess. This is what I would feel if I were her. I'm just projecting my own stuff. I would have felt like you don't really love me. You don't love our family. I would have felt very hurt, very betrayed. And any love that I had left would have just been killed off. The way it was in my own marriage when my husband neglected me year after year after year after year. And one day there was no love left. And I asked the counselor, what happened? I was so in love with him. And one night it was just gone, all of it. And she said, it's like a rug that frays. You cut a piece and you cut a piece and you cut a piece and you cut a piece. And then that last strand you cut, it can even be the littlest thing. And the rug is frayed, it's cut. So here's the thing. You can't neglect your woman if you want her to be with you. Now, I know what the guys are saying. Guys, I got you. I got you guys. I'm coming for you now. I've got you because I was reading some of the comments that people left on some of these videos, and the men were upset with her. They're like, how dare she interfere with Tom Brady, our football hero? You know, he's a football hero. He's won us so many games. He's got to be in the game. And other comments like, well, she knew what she got in for. He's a football hero. That's what he's for. He's not meant to be home just sitting around. And they were very much on his side of playing. And that's fine. But what I'm saying is, you can't expect a woman to just stick around and love you and just wait around for you because a relationship requires love and nurture. If he wants to play football, he should not be married and have children. You know, he created a problem for himself by having children. And my heart goes out to her, but also to his children, that he has neglected and abandoned year after year after year after year. It doesn't matter whether a guy is in prison or he's playing football. He's not there for his kids. So in my mind, he's a loser. In my mind, he's a loser. He abandoned his children. I know guys are going to disagree with me. He shouldn't have had kids. That's what I'm saying. Men like him should not have children. They should wear a condom every time. But this is just my opinion, and maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know their life. Maybe he was home more than I think, but I doubt it. And you know, she picked the guy who was avoidant, and I think she got tired of it. Sometimes that happens. I married a guy who was avoidant, and eventually I got tired of it. So that's it. Now it goes back to, you can pick love or money, and he went after the money. He didn't have time for love. He didn't want love. He didn't want love. He doesn't want a relationship. Come on. Seriously, he could do consulting. He could do coaching where he was in one location. His family could be in the same city as him. I don't even know where they all live or his travel schedule. I don't follow sports. I'm not interested in sports. To me, ladies, don't judge me, but to me, sports is for men. I'm not interested in that. I think that's something that men like to watch. I know some women like to watch it, but not me. I don't follow it at all. It's boring to me. And I think that he just ignored her, and she got tired of being ignored. She doesn't have to stay with him. So for all the guys who say she should put up with it, why? Let him go play football. Let her go find some guy who actually wants to pay attention to her and come home at night for dinner. And that's a trade-off, because a relation requires nurturing, and he didn't want to do any nurturing. I think that being at home makes him probably anxious, maybe depressed. I don't know. All I can say is he shouldn't have had any kids. And ladies, be careful who you marry, because these guys, some of these guys, they don't really want to be in a relationship. They just want that arm candy and think you'll just sit around and wait for them, but we're not. And so my heart goes out to her, because she probably thought that she was going to have a family life, and she never got to have that. And he got to have what he wanted, which was his career, his fame, his success. Apparently he didn't suffer any injuries that kept him from being successful. But she didn't get what she wanted. She didn't get a husband, and the kids didn't get what they wanted. They didn't get a father. But he got what he wanted. So no, I don't think that I'm not on his side. Let him go play football, and hopefully she will figure out, be able to heal from years and years and years of being neglected, emotionally neglected. And who knows, he may have had affairs too. Come on, a guy like that, a high testosterone guy like that, he's gonna fuck around. And maybe she is too, I don't really know. But maybe we're all better off dating the plumber who comes home every night. By the way, those guys that do physical labor, they're often really good in bed, because they're fit, they can move around well, they don't just lay there. And when they're in service, men who are in service jobs are usually very people-oriented. They're not walled off like these celebrities that have adoration, or these people that are just going after money, that are very superficial. These guys that are in the service sectors, a lot of them would make really good husbands, plumbers, electricians, and we need more of them. We need more men in plumbing, electrician, construction. I guess there's a shortage of them, but that's a topic for a different video. But I want to know what you think, and I don't want to hear that, don't tell me that she should just put up with his work schedule. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. They got married in 2009. That's 13 years of neglect. I guess I'm curious why you think he doesn't want to be a family man. Why he had kids. Maybe he thought he would want to be a family man. Maybe he thought it was all about him. He's so entitled. He's going to do whatever the fuck he wants. He's going to have kids, and Giselle will just be this obedient, powerless woman. Sure, she was a model. A lot of models are powerless. Powerless woman who will just stick around, raise his kids. Those kids look happy. She looks like she was a good mom. A powerless woman who will just do whatever he wants and stay home all by herself as a single parent, raising those kids while he goes out and seeks the glory and doesn't have to spend time with any of them. Now, I could be way off base. I don't know how much time he spends with them, but that's my gut reaction. But please correct me if I'm wrong. If not, I had fun making this video because I think I nailed it on this one, but let me know.